I wanted to have a chat about mental illness. There's a lot of it going about, and I think a lot of people are suffering with it. But no one's fucking talking about it. So I'm gonna. I've had suicidal thoughts. I've been in dark places through my cancer treatments and just life in general. Mine started when I was a teenager. I had to deal with a lot of bullying and racism. Me being white, my brother being black. Came across racism constantly. He's my big brother and I was the little one. And it was little brother looking out for big brother rather than the other way around. I was getting into fights, looking out for him, and just got on top. Just sent me fucking batshit. I was nuts as a kid. I was horrible to my parents, and I didn't know why. I was too young to realise what was going on. And then I kind of grew up after being a dick for years, and not realising that it was mental illness that I was suffering with, like anxiety, depression and all that. It wasn't until later in life, like my age now, after my cancer treatments, that I realised that what I was feeling is like really depression and despair. Especially through my cancer treatments. I wanted to give up. I'd had enough. I couldn't do it. Googling how to commit suicide, the easiest way to do it without hurting himself or fucking it up and all that shit. And what stopped me was thinking of my family and my kids and how they would feel and how fucking selfish it is, really. But that's just another day. We'll cover that another time maybe. I wanted to generally talk about depression and anxiety and mental illness just in general. It affects all of us, and a lot of people hide it away. No one talks about it, and that's why it builds up and gets as bad as it does. People want to give up, they can't take it anymore, they put a smile on and be happy and do all of that fucking stuff, and everyone looks at them and be like, oh, you're so happy, you laugh at the party, this, that and the other. It's all fucking show. I've done it, I know a lot of people that do it, and it's just life. It's just how it is, everyone does it. But people have got different degrees of that feeling, of putting on a brave face, but everyone's too scared to talk about it. And you fucking need to. I realised I had to talk about it. I went to the doctors, I see counsellors and spoke to them, and to be honest, they were a bit of a fucking joke for me. I rang up and said that to my doctors that I was thinking of committing suicide, this, that and the other, and they was like, oh, we'll get you an appointment, we can see you in 2 weeks. And I thought to myself, well, I don't want to kill myself in 2 weeks, I want to do it fucking now, but I need to talk to someone now about it. So I just fucked them off. I went online to support groups and Facebook groups and Twitter, and I found a really good community of people that have been through the same shit, and started talking to them. Read a few books on depression and compassion, having a bit of compassion for yourself, learning to like yourself again and find a bit of meaning in your life. And it was hard. It's just like, I'm not over it. Everyone gets fucking depressed, but I don't want to, top myself anymore, and I'm not in a manic depressive state as I used to be. I still get anxiety and whatever, and can mask that, just put a fucking smile on and you're done. It's just everyday living now, it's just part of life and pressures. But the heavy shit, you need to talk about that, because it's going to fucking destroy you. Not just you, but your family. It's hard if you don't realise what's happening to you, if you don't actually recognise that you've got like this deep depression or anything like that. It's hard to even talk about it because you might not think you've got a problem until it's too late. So it's just best to take a step back in life, take things a bit easy. If things are getting a bit on top, talk to someone. Just be like, Joe Bloggs, you know, I've been feeling a bit fucking shitty, not feeling great. You got 5 minutes for a quick chat. 99.9% of the people will say yeah, and they'll just listen, and they'll probably open up about their experiences with it as well. And even if it's a 5-minute chat, I can guarantee at the end of that 5 minutes you're going to feel so much better. It won't fix your problems, but it's the first step to kind of embracing them and working them out. And I got through mine like I spoke to someone recently about this, but I got through mine and I planned it out like a roadmap, like a a road trip where we had different stops to go on the way to get to where we wanted to go. And I wrote down all the shitty things that were affecting me and that made me feel the way I did. And in order to get to that end goal of that road trip, I had to make stops like you would do in a road trip. But each one of my stops was facing up to one of the problems I had, whether it would be a financial issue, a personal issue, just something that's going around in my head, or just life in general, work and everything. All builds up, it snowballs, and it's just this big fucking tangle and mess. So you need to untangle that and write a list of what they are, and then just tackle them one at a time. And then by the end of it, you've kind of reached your destination, your road trip's over. You're going to feel a lot better. You're not going to be 100% cured, because no one's ever going to feel cured, because you'll always have depression, stress and anxiety in life. That's fucking society, and that's the government and every fucker else that's done it to us. But you learn to live with that, you can cope with that. But the heavy shit, just please get help. Just talk to someone. You will feel better, promise you. So, and on that happy note, I'll get off. See you later.